I chop, driving my knee up his rear end, tight waist, chop, and as I chop, the hand on my stomach is going to grab his wrist. Sometimes he'll be flat, sometimes he'll be up in the air. Doesn't matter, flat or up in the air. Every time I get this wrist across, which side of the body do I get myself to? Same side. Okay, so I get myself over here. Now I can go into the crotch or whatever, maybe he's flat right there. All I'm focusing on, guys, is getting this wrist as far up right as I can, right? Almost everybody will. Now what will I do? Now I'll just try to cross it in. Now guess where it's at? It's right where I want it. Okay? It's right up here in his armpit. So we're going to go tight waist chop to get to the wrist. And then we're going to get this thing as high as we square to the mat. And all my weight's on top of it. So really there's only one hip that can go on his wrist. It's the one towards his head. Okay, and this hip's just going to run right in towards his wrist and kind of bury it. When I circle with my hips, every inch that I move, he moves with me. My hip's on top of him. I'm in top. I'm heavy. All my weight's on top. As I circle around his head, you see what he's doing? He's circling over. He's coming with me. And every inch that I go around with my hips, my chest goes around the opposite side. Once I get over here, I can do a lot of different things. This time I chopped him, I get to my cross wrist right here. Now instead of getting off to this side, I'm just going to take my chop hand, pull it back, and slide it right in underneath of his armpit. So I have both, sit backwards. I have both of my hands at 2-on-1. Okay, 2-on-1 position. The nice thing about this position is I have a lot of options. This time, instead of climbing off to this side, or maybe I'm over here, I'm going to climb back. I'm going to stick my knee. I'm going to stick my knee right inside of his thigh. So right, this leg, I'm going to stick right inside his thigh. Put my knee right in here. I still pull this arm across, but I have a 2-on-1. Now as I sit, I pull him into my lap, and I take my chest away from his body, right here. Now he's going to be trying to belly down or whatever, and I elevate his feet, right like this. I can get some pretty quick points like this, okay? Now, will I be able to tilt him very well if I keep my chest up by his? No, this will be the struggle the whole time. We'll be almost there. I need to pull my chest away and control his hips. I'm tight with my arms and my hips. I'm tight here. And I elevate with my bottom foot. The beauty of this position, what will he most of the time do? I might get a couple points. I might get a 5 count, maybe. But as he's flopping around, he's going to go back to his stomach. As he comes back, I can jump off to this side, take my 2-on-1 hand out, and what do I got? Yeah, what we started off with. Or, another good option for us is once I chop, I get my 2-on-1, I get into my tilt position, I'm starting to elevate. As he comes back to his stomach, I let my cross wrist go, and now I attack my near wrist side and start bringing his arm up. It's a great series. This whole wrist, cross wrist, near wrist, tilt position, one thing goes right to the next.